with the changing labor market, are more workers staying put at their jobs or moving on?
Okay, so the experts over at Monster.com surveyed 1,000 people, 1,000 U.S. employees. They found 75% people plan to stick with their jobs until 2027, which is a good deal away from now.
I think we all know the reason why. Or if you had to point to a reason why someone would want to stay at their job right now, what would you say it is?
Fear of not finding another job.
Fear of not finding another job, which is so interesting compared to what we saw, like rewind, maybe 3-4 years ago, where you saw a trend of people job hopping from one job to another, saying, I'm not going to stay here. This doesn't necessarily fit what I want to do. I'm going to go to another job. But now, because of this economic uncertainty, people are saying, you know what? I'm going to stay with what I've got right now and just hope for the best. And maybe the economy will turn over in a couple of years. At least that's my theory. That's what I would point to.
I would say so too.
It was almost encouraged to job hop. They're like, hey, you should job hop and get the most out of what you can. But like if you're just feeling like things aren't settled around you outside of your job, then you probably would just want to find some sort of consistency. And the way to do that is to stay somewhere.
I have to wonder, though, what that does to people's morale, what it does for the company, if the people are feeling like they're sort of handcuffed to this job. Are they going to kind of be working hard at it? Like, what's their morale like? Especially if they're being asked to come back into the office. I mean, there's a lot of different things. So I don't know what that means for just how people will be working over the next couple of years.
I think it means more people find side hustles. More people finding side gigs, like things that they enjoy doing on the side to make those ends meet. So if you can find something that's going to kind of get those creative juices going, but I can still hold my regular job and still, that's going to make ends meet, then that's probably going to work, right?
Or it may not even be things that they want to do. I mean, it may be like shopping, maybe driving Uber.
Let's be real. This is real.
Like, doing deliveries for Shipt. Like, it just may be.
Maybe it's working the third shift at a store, with holiday hours that are coming up, and now you're going to work third shift at a store just to make those ends meet. I get that for sure.
I do find it kind of interesting, though, because kind of the way you think of it, like, for me, I hope I'm here till 2027 working with you guys.
True.
There's some cases where I actually look forward to that stability and consistency.
But to your point, I think it all depends on where you are. If you're fortunate enough to have a career, where you are in your career. Are you just beginning of your career? Are you in the middle stretch of that career?
Right.
Or are you at the end of your career? Because if you're at the end of your career, you're going to think very, very differently about this compared to someone is 22 and just entering the workforce,
Finding a new job is very daunting.
It's a job in itself.
Oh my gosh.
The other issue with job hugging and people stay with their jobs is that means that the pay doesn't go up as much as it would if people were moving around in jobs. And so that's another thing to look at.